Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel, Readers Only Tarot 888. This channel is about manifesting abundance, figuring out how to make it to abundance, what's stopping you from being abundant, what it is that is blocking you. This is great for, somebody who's thinking about reading tarot. You don't have to necessarily be online reading. But this is just a way, a channel way to increase your own abundance. This is where we'll manifest together. Like I said before, because there's a lot of you guys out there. I've said this before also, that you have a lot of people that all they do is get their free read and run. And I'm guilty. I wish I could donate to every read that resonates. There's several readers I follow very closely. But anyhow, this is my way of giving back. I'm not here for money. This isn't even really a side gig. It's just kind of something fun. I enjoy this. I enjoy watching, and I'm enjoying reading, learning here with you guys. But anyhow, if you like the content, you can donate. I have a link in the description box below. I am figuring this out slowly but surely. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. If this resonates, like, subscribe, share. I appreciate the love and support. Anyhow, we'll dive in this read real quick. I do have a new deck. We're going to do some clarifiers later on. I've got this just recently, Keepers of the Light. I've been really wanting this deck for a while, and I finally found it, and I grabbed it. Really beautiful deck. So anyhow, you guys come in strong as the Magician in the recent future, or I'm sorry, the recent past. Coming strong as a Magician. I clarified with your Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like that you guys, obviously, the Magician comes in. He's got all the tools to manifest or to bring forth what he needs for his future. And he's also a way of kind of bringing together the spirit and physical. So I believe maybe there's been some of you that went through some kind of a transformation. Maybe you thought you were already as far as you could go in the spiritual realm, and you're going through another transformation. This one maybe kind of surprised you. But it looks like you have hovered through successfully. Then we come in here with the Hermit in reverse, which is kind of you now. I don't know if maybe some of you are or have been kind of in hiding for a little too long. I don't know if there are issues that you are unable or don't want to deal with, but the Spirit is saying now is the time. And you've got the Three of Cups in reverse and Seven of Cups in reverse. So, that's just kind of clarifying that it seems as though that somebody's got some issues that you either don't want to deal with or aren't aware of yet, as far as something that's blocking you to move forward in your business, move forward in your life. So anyhow, the Spirit just wants you to know that it's time to deal with these issues, the issues that you don't want to deal with, or the issues that you're afraid to confront. Maybe you have a lack of balance in your life, but this is a time of healing. Mercury is in retrograde, so there's a lot of things that are going on that are really out of alignment, it seems. Emotions are high, and it's not just Mercury. There's several planets in retrograde right now. But the Spirit is saying to just let these things come to light, deal with them, move forward, because then you come into the Knight of Wands here. So it looks like you're gonna, you will be successful, obviously. You're just gonna have to get this dealt with. You will be successful. You come in the Knight of Wands, and you got a clarifier of the Queen of Swords, and then, of course, the Nine of Pentacles, which is what we all want to get to, because then it's the Ten of Pentacles right after that. But you guys are able to discern, I think, in the future, able to discern what it is that you need to deal with, where you need to go, and how you need to get to your Nine of Pentacles. Because you guys are gaining clarity back here, and in order to move forward into your future, into a future abundance. So I think as long as you can continue with your spiritual transformation, because this is an ongoing thing, obviously, it's never ending, really. But stay close to your spirit guides, stay close to your angels. Just don't lose sight of those that are in your life to support you, to love you, also in the physical. Those that are on your side that will help if you reach out. You do have the Death on the bottom. So you guys are going through a rebirth. Death is not always a bad card, obviously. It's a good thing. It's a rebirth, a regeneration of your business. Maybe the way that you were thinking before hasn't got you anywhere. I know for me, I find myself in those positions a lot. So you just have to change your perspective, flip the script, look at it from a different way, a different perspective, talk to other people that you trust, and figure out a new direction, because you do have a rebirth. You do have a rebirth. Well, let's go ahead and pull these clarifiers, because I'm really excited to see what the angels and spirit guides are going to tell you. So this is a 7-card spread. The first one's going to be you, your strengths, kind of what you were gifted with, the gifts you have, the strengths you have. The second one is going to be kind of like your life now. So your strengths that you've got now is, see, exactly, divine healing. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So that's you now. That's your gift you have now. Some of you are divine healers. Some of you are divine healers out there. So now we want to see your life now. Sliding. Yeah, these are really shiny cards. Care and compassion. So right now you guys are in your care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So now this one is going to be something, the third card is going to be something that supports your happiness. Either something that you already are currently, I guess, that is currently in your life, or something that maybe you need to acquire through this divine healing, maybe through this rebirth that you're going through, this transformation that you're going through. Some of y'all, I know I have been myself. Okay, we got a lot coming out here. So, okay, there we go. Something that is going to be for your happiness, your higher learning. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required so maybe it's not that you've been in this hermit mode too long yet, You just still need to get your balance. You know, you're just about there. You need to go inside, and you need to reassess yourself. Go inside, reassess yourself, figure out your higher self. You know, this is what the Spirit is asking you, is to come into your higher self. You know, again, like I said, this is an ongoing transformation. There's never a spot where you're done, where it's over. You don't have to continue to ascend. We're always ascending. That is why it is an ascending. It's ongoing. It's all the time. So again, okay, look, I didn't even know I had this card in my hand. I didn't even know I had this. Ascension. So you go inside yourself again to further your progress, and then you will ascend. Move into your true self. Like I said, rise above the darkness. The light is here. So some of you are going through a hell of a rebirth. Heavy earth, heavy water here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe some of you are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces that I'm talking to here. This is for the readers that are out there grinding hard. It's time to go inside and ascend. So now this card is a challenge to overcome. Oh, I'm sorry, we did that because the fourth card flew out. That's your ascension. This is the path, the obstacle you need to overcome. You need to overcome going inside, learning about yourself, reassessing yourself to ascend. That is your obstacle. Usually is ourselves that's our obstacle, right? We usually stop ourselves. We usually doubt ourselves. We usually second guess ourselves. And in the end, we were right all along. We just didn't want to trust our instinct, trust our intuition. So this card is going to be what the angels want to tell you. This is what the angels want you to know. The angels want you to know karma is releasing. Karma's releasing. I'm going to go turn this light out. I think we get too much reflection here. Sorry about that. We got a little too much reflection there. Maybe that's a little bit better. Still got some reflection here. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So yeah, some of you got some drama around. I think that's what I was picking up on here with the Three of Cups in reverse and your Seven of Cups in reverse. And you've got, it doesn't seem like it's anything too heavy, but you've got some drama. Maybe it's just haters, that are talking behind your back or whatever, but we all get that. So karma releasing, move beyond the drug. This is what your angels want you to know. Now we're going to go to what your spirit guides want you to know. This is what your spirit guides want you to know. Spirit, what do you want? Okay, that was fast. Quick message. Divine alchemy. Divine alchemy, Scorpio card, I believe, would be. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So whatever your current challenges are, forget about them. Just they're minute, they're minuscule, they're nothing. They're beyond you. Step over them and get around them, and focus on what you desire, which everybody knows. Pentacles, it's all about that, right? We want the 10. We want to get over that. So now this is what your heart. This card will be what your heart wants you to know. This is what your heart wants you to know. Because some of us, we don't even know what our heart wants to know, what our heart wants us to know. Sometimes we ignore it to the point where we don't even think we have one anymore, maybe. And we don't even know where we lost it. So this is your heart talking to you now, what your heart wants you to know. Fast. Voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution. and speak your truth. So some of y'all have some fear of speaking your truth, probably because you've already been told how dumb it sounded. Maybe you got laughed at a little bit. Maybe, oh, looky there. Bottom of the deck. Kalima, facing fear. So this is a fear-based message again. You know, and we're all guilty of it. We don't want to look dumb. We don't want to sound dumb. We don't want to we don't want to fail. We sure don't want to fail. So, you know, when we're asking people for advice, you know, we're doing it in a thinking anyhow that they are going to give us true advice. But a lot of times people look at it from their own perspective. They look at it as if it was them. So they don't even know the trials or tribulations you've been through. They don't have any clue what it took to get to where you are, because they haven't walked a half a mile in your shoes. So when you're talking to people, you know, take it as a grain of salt. Eat the meat, spit out the bones. You know, some people think that they're helping you, but it's actually their own motives that they don't even realize are coming out. You know, my mom is the greatest mom I've ever known. And sometimes I don't take her advice because I know it's only her talking out of her own fear, not my fear. My fear is different than everybody else's. Your fear is different than mine. So the Spirit's really, really speaking to somebody out here to release this fear, move past the fear, so that you can ascend. Because the Spirit wants you to ascend. Your spirit guides, they want you to ascend. They're calling you to ascend right now. You're too low. You're too low vibrational. It's time to rise up. It's time to ascend. Gain higher learning. Gain your higher learning. Gain your clarity. And get to your abundance. Get to moving. Get to your stability. Your abundance. Stability is huge, though. That's what I have for your read. Maybe we'll throw one oracle card on here. I really, I end up getting a lot out of these cards. These here, they really, I almost could pull this one card for the read and be done. Let's see what the Reiki Oracle deck has to say. Maybe we've said all there is to say. Nope. There we go. Again, same card. This card, somebody's not listening. Master of Trade. So got to get through all of this. Get past the fear. Stop worrying about if you can do it or not. Stop worrying about if you can do it or not. The Spirit is saying you will do it. But you got to take action. You got to take the step. You got to make the first move. Nobody's going to push you because no one wants to push you. Nobody wants you to get to here. Nobody wants you to be stable because then you might be somewhere they're not. You might make it somewhere they can't. This guy reminds me of Martin Luther King. You know? You imagine how many people went against him and told him how crazy he was and there's not a chance in hell that a black man or woman isn't going to be able to vote, or, that they're not going to be able to, there's no way that they're going to listen to that kind of crazy talk. There's no way that anyone's going to support you, You're going to be shot. He was told that. You're going to be shot. But he didn't let that fear stop him. He didn't let that fear stop him. If he did, could you imagine where we wouldn't be today? Because he stepped into his power. He stepped into his power and became a master of his trade. So are you going to be able to do the same thing? Are you going to be able to step over, past, through your fear? To move to your abundance. Your stability. Like Forrest Gump said, it's one less thing to have to worry about, right? If we didn't have to worry about money, we could really do a lot more with our time. Develop relationships with people that need relationships developed. That's the problem with the rat race we are in these days, is it's hard to pick your head up and to have any time to connect with other people. Because you can't take this money with you, but you can take some energy with you. Energy can go with you. So what energy are you going to take? Anyway, that's what I have for you guys to read. I've been off for a couple days. Life has been crazy. I've been lazy. A little both. I'm happy with this new deck. Maybe I'll do these 7-card reads a little more often. Tell me what you guys think. But I do believe the Spirit is just saying, rise above. Rise above. Reassess yourself. Get a new perspective on yourself. Your direction that you want to go. Yeah, focus on what you desire. Move beyond your current challenges. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Like I said. Doesn't say make room for good money. Money will follow all this. Money will follow all this. And you become a master of your own trade. But that's what I got for you guys tonight. I hope it resonated. I hope you take the Spirit's advice and ascend and move past this fear. Fear will get you nowhere. I forget what president it was. He said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Was it Kennedy, maybe? But he's right. That's the only thing holding us back in almost every case of any aspect of our lives is fear. There's a lot of leaders just like Martin Luther King who didn't let that fear stop them. Thank God for us, right? But who would benefit in your life if you were able to get past that fear? Who would benefit in your life? How many people would benefit in your life if you were able to step over past and beyond the fear? It's a good question to ask. Because you already know how many people you affect now. But imagine if you could move past the fear and move into your true, authentic self, your true path, your true life path. Who could be affected then? How many? Anyway, that's what I got for you tonight. Thanks for your support and love. I'll see you on the next one.